Welcome to the Fantasy Flight live stream.
Hey guys.
As we're poring over our notes, trying to figure out exactly who Mick will be playing. No matter who it is, we're sure that he's awesome at this game because he has made it to the finals.
Tyler.
Not
Taylor. I was close.
One letter off.
I was close.
But Tyler, we are glad to see Tyler making it this far. This is awesome. He's gone undefeated in the finals. That is a massive accomplishment.
That's saying something because this top 16 was not an easy top 16.
This was not an easy top 16. I can vouch for that. I watched a lot of the games myself.
A lot of really great games with really great players.
That is 100%
Lots of games that came down to the wire.
Yeah.
It was just it was really fascinating to watch.
Yes.
Because all of these players on such a higher level, like you can just see in all of the moves they make, all of the decisions they make. It's like, oh, I get why you're here.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes. This is what we have seen so far in the top cut. All of this play is truly world champion play.
Yeah.
But as we know, only one person will walk away with the title.
Yeah. And I mean, it's going to be exciting to watch.
It's going to be very exciting.
It's going to be so exciting.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to hope that Mick wins this first game, not because I'm rooting for Mick over Tyler, but because I really just want to see more Star Wars.
I can get behind that all day long.
Yes, I like Star Wars.
I do too. It's a really great game. It's really interesting to watch. It's really fun.
Yes.
And Star Wars is awesome.
Star Wars is awesome.
It's just a cool universe, I think.
Are you excited for Episode 7?
I am so excited.
Yes.
I am beyond hype.
Yes.
I think it's going to be great.
And they haven't even started hype yet.
I know. Well, they have, because they said that they're releasing Star Wars.
The hype has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 7 is coming out, if you don't know.
It's going to be great. I have
a
lot of faith in Disney and what they're doing.
I do too. Yep.
And at the worst, it's just another chance for me to enter the Star Wars universe, which is never a bad thing.
That can never be wrong.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Entering the Star Wars universe, it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. I wish more people got it. You and I were on the same page here.
Yep.
Now it looks like Tyler is playing a Scum and Villainy deck, so he's doing set control with Scum.
Yep.
He's also using Slave Trade. But he is not using Jawas, it looks like.
Yep. Nope. He's just got the Slave Trade. Looks like most of it's Sith.
Yeah. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how this plays out. I really want to see his light side deck against this dark side deck.
Yes.
See if the Trench Run can pull it off. We don't know.
We don't know. But man, it's proved reliable so far.
I think it is.
Yeah.
A lot of me just wants Trench Run to happen.
Oh, man.
Ever since I saw that card in the core set, I was like, this card's awesome.
What I have been astonished with is the consistency with which Mick has been able to pull off Trench Run. I mean, I've played a little bit with Trench Run, and I might have even gotten it like once, maybe, but never with this degree of consistency that Mick has been able to pull off.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I mean, I think everyone's tried to pull it off.
Oh yeah, everyone wants to do it.
If you played this game, you've tried it.
Yes, 100%.
And it's one of those things that it's really awesome to see it happen. It just makes you feel like, yeah, I can get behind this, you know.
Yep, those great moments of Star Wars LCG.
I mean, the Trench Run in itself is one of the greatest moments in the Star Wars saga. Like it sums up what Star Wars is.
Totally.
And it's just every time it happens, that's just a great thing.
Yeah. Every time we can get more Star Wars and more references to classic Star Wars.
Nothing but Star Wars.
We're happy. It's Star Wars time here at World Championship Weekend. All right, we got some info on the players. So it is Mick, as you all know. We've seen him before. He's playing Trench Run. He's amazing. Going up against Tyler. He is from Massachusetts. As we said, he's gone undefeated in the champions so far. He is part of Team Sandcrawler, which is a website. They do Star Wars articles. I've seen some of their stuff that they put up online. Yep. So he is obviously associated with them, and now he is in the match. He is ready to battle for the World Championship.
We're here.
We are here. We are here. It is happening.
It's all coming to this.
This is the World Championship. It looks like
the finals.
It is. It looks like Mick's gonna be playing his Trench Run deck first, going up against Tyler's dark side deck, Scum affiliation, mostly Sith, as we've said.
I'm excited for this.
I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see this game start.
I'm just excited to watch this Trench Run deck play it out.
Yeah, I've watched it 2 or 3 times now, and it's just as much fun as it ever was.
So he's running Leia. So he's got the Ewoks with shielding. He's running Ferris.
Yep.
And Asteroid Base.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's just all synergy.
It's all synergy.
It's all
all the
synergy.
time. And that's a great deck.
And then he also has covering fire, right?
Yep, he's got covering fire. He's got force barrier, which throws shields on everything, and yeah, he's got lots of stuff.
The FX T47 669 droids come in there too.
Oh,
the ones that move shields around.
The ET-74.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's ET-74.
I believe you.
I had to write an article about it once upon a time.
Okay, that's valid.
Yep.
I remember that article.
Ah, thank you.
It was good. It got Zach really excited about the Ferris objective set.
It's a good objective set.
I agree.
Yeah.
Having lost to it plenty of times with Zach using it, I think it's great.
Yes. Yes. We all like Ferris here.
Yeah. But those droids also, I feel like, could be huge in this matchup.
Yes. Yes. He is. He's been using those droids to. He often uses them just to chip away at objectives or the Death Star, but you can also focus them to replace a shield after it has been removed from a unit,
right?
Which just gives you the chance to skyrocket the amount of blast damage,
right?
Or event cancels from Ferris or whatever. Pick your poison.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah, for sure. Shields are a thing.
Shields are a thing.
A shield deck. I would venture to call this a shield deck.
Yes.
It's in the finals of the World Championship.
That makes me so happy that you just said that.
It's not,
and it's true.
It's not a Force Lock deck.
It's not a Force Lock deck.
It's not Smugglers.
Thank you. It's not Force Lock. It is Shields.
It's Shields. I just can't emphasize that enough.
Yep. And we're going to have that game for you shortly.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see this.
Yes.
So what about you? How's your day been?
My day has been great. Oh, hey, here's the game. I'm not going to tell you how my day's been because we have more important things to
And here we are,
consider.
the finals.
Both players are choosing their objectives. Tyler versus Mick.
Mick on the left, Tyler on the right.
All right, we'll see if we can pull off
Rebels versus Scum.
An awesome trench run. As we've said before, Mick will have to win this game and the next game to walk away as world champion.
Yep. There's that trophy up top as well.
It's sitting right there.
That's got to be intimidating.
It is watching over the match. Only if you are worthy. It's like Thor's hammer, you know. You must be worthy to claim to pick it up. Yeah, only one. Yeah, I like it.
There can only be one.
There can only be one champion.
That's true.
Or Highlander, or person who can pick up Thor's hammer. Presumably, maybe not.
There's not only one of those. But
okay, maybe anyone who's worthy.
Anyone who's worthy can.
All right, that's fair. All right, we got Plan of the Prophetess, Council of the Sith, and the Slave Trade. Mobilize the squadrons, Ties of Blood, may the Force be with you.
Seems like a good objectives for both players.
Yes, those are good objectives. Plan of the Prophetess is going to reduce the Force icon count on his units committed to the Force, I believe. Maybe it's all the units. Maybe we'll see what's in Mick's hand in a second here. Oh, but no, we won't.
Plan of the Prophetess, though, is brutal.
Yes.
It can wreck days.
Truly.
The amount of times I've forgotten that as I'm committing people is frustrating.
Yes. You'll commit them, and then you realize you don't actually have the Force.
Then you reach to flip the token, and they're like, wait.
Yeah, they smack your hand. Advisor of the Emperor and an Emperor's Royal Guard, some sweet alt art
that is a
on that
pretty
Royal Guard.
Guard.
We like that guy. Galactic Scum as well. That's a great setup for the dark side. Lots of units. No one huge. Ooh, Force tokens. That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
Not cards. Looks
Yoda.
like Yoda, you seek Yoda.
You seek Yoda.
Mick is seeking for Yoda.
I was going to 2 because of that.
Yep.
Probably worth it.
Probably. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's almost always worth it.
Yep. Now, Yoda seek Yoda is really cool with Mobilize Squadrons.
Yes,
because
it is.
He's going to get those 2 resources freed up again.
Yes. Yep. He needed to spend 1 from the objective to just to get the resource match, but he did have 1 on Mobilize the Squadrons that's going to refresh. All right, here we go. Yep, Yoda's in play, and he is refreshing, as we just talked about literally seconds ago. Yep. Discarding Force Barrier to draw.
It's not doing him much right now.
Not right now. Is that Asteroid Base, or is that
just a library?
Just a training grounds? Yep. That looks like a rookie pilot. I don't think he has any abilities, but he got a little black unit damage.
And yep,
that's an X-Wing. And is that an Ewok?
Some glare is what that looks like to me.
There's some glare. Hopefully we'll get the overhead view soon, and then we'll be able to see exactly. Yes,
Ewok.
It's
Boom.
totally an Ewok. We were right. Even
this board is so thematic.
Even through the glare. All right, Yoda committing to the Force, choosing to pass on the chance to attack at this point.
Scum's taking the damage.
Yep. Getting those triggers. That's what marks truly great players. You don't forget your triggers.
They really don't. It's impressive how mechanical these people are in remembering the triggers.
Yes. If you've made it this far, you better not forget your triggers. Or you might not be world champion. It might be someone else.
There can only be one, that is.
As we've said, only one. All right. Looks like he might be discarding Saris to draw, and he is. That's fair. There's probably better units in his deck. But maybe not in his hand right now. He does have some little guys. He's got a Dark Temple. That's really cool.
That's good for him to have right now.
Yes. Those resources are crucial. You really want to see those as the dark side.
A dark side as well in his hand, I see.
Zygerian Slaver coming in. If he captures some cards, he can
draw
sell them back.
Yeah.
And the Servant of the Dark Side looks like that guy's kind of cool. If you have less Force icons than him, you can't be declared as a defender, which can allow the Dark Side to rack up some objective damage pretty quick.
It seems like it could also synergize really well with that Plan of the Prophet, a subjective set.
They might even come in the same set, but that would be crazy. I don't know why that would.
Who would put that many synergies in one set?
Not us.
Wait a second.
Oh wait. All right, Servant of the Dark Side and the Galactic Scum. They're going in for the attack. Not sure. May the Force be with you is their target, I believe. Mick pushing at his temples, wrinkling that skin as he as he decides how he will defend.
Yeah. So Yoda's the only one that can defend this, right?
Yes, I believe that is correct. If I'm interpreting how Planet of the Prophetess and Servant of the Dark Side work together, I think it's only Yoda. I like that gesture that Mick was doing. It reminded me of Magneto or Cyclops, maybe. All right, here we go. Edge battle coming right up. Got some intimidating card sleeves. Vader reaching out to force choke us, actually, the internet. Stay alive, internet. Don't let Vader get you.
Don't get choked.
Don't get choked.
That is what we call a bad time.
Don't eat while you watch this game. All right, looks like we got protection and Seeds of Decay.
Seeds of Decay.
On the dark side, and I'm not sure exactly who won that. I would guess the light side, but we will see. Seeds of Decay not really doing anything that I can see. Oh, no, it focused that Royal Guard back there.
Yeah.
Yep. I see how it goes, and yes, it looks like...
So you have to imagine Yoda's probably going to tactics the Slaver, right?
Yeah.
Yep. There it is.
He's just going to take that right on the shield, the unit damage.
And then now Tyler's
Attack
not going to be able to take the Force.
Yes. Tyler also only has one card in his hand for the next round, which could be crucial for Mick winning some great edge battles. Though I guess he's got to draw a card.
He's got no defenders.
Yep, he's got to draw a card, and he also has no defenders. Thank you very much, Tim, for pointing out that obvious fact, which I had missed.
You're welcome, Evan.
Edge battles don't even matter at this point. Mick has free reign of the board. And we got a Rebel Assault. That's pretty cool. There's 2 of those in the Mobilize the Squadrons. Or if you run 2 Mobilize the Squadrons, of course. You'll have 2 in your deck, is what I'm trying to say.
That is the sentence you were looking for.
Looks like C-3PO coming in. You can sack him to cancel an event, which is awesome against these dark side event decks.
C-3PO is the jam.
C-3PO is the jam.
He is,
Goldenrod, as we call him.
He's so good against these Sith control decks.
Yep.
It's like, oh, you put Vader out and you're force choking something? Well.
Nope. Dagobah Nudge, ticking that dial back down to 2, I think. No objectives destroyed yet, but as we know, that Mick might not be going for that. He's a cunning man.
It looks like he's at least heading that way,
Yeah,
though.
He's at least starting there. He hasn't seen Trench Run yet, so he wants to make sure he's got his options open. He's swinging with that Communications Droid and with the X-Wing and with that Ewok, it looks like, just going to ping at everything.
Damage there,
Yep. There's no defenders. Why not? Get those pings in. Undermine the dark side. That's what I like to see.
All right, so he's just going to commit that nudge.
Commit the nudge. That is a Force-committed lizard.
They are very powerful with the Force.
Yes. There are some creatures like that. I think There's even those creatures, I forget what they're called. It's a very hard name to pronounce, but they negate the force around them.
The Salamari?
Yeah, something like that.
With the Y? There's a Y in there?
Yep, there's a Y in there.
The Salamari? I think the Y is silent.
Yeah, probably. This is Salamiri or Salamiri, whatever. However you want to say it, folks, but they're awesome.
You all know the word we're trying to think of.
Yes, you can probably pronounce it too. Expanded universe, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wild and crazy place, and it's not at all canon anymore. So it doesn't really matter if you know about it or not.
It matters to me.
It matters to Tim. Don't piss Tim off. All right, Sith Library. Sith are going to be hitting those books.
I always think it's funny that the Sith Library is neutral.
That is kind of funny. Well, maybe it's like a library, you got all kinds of books there.
No, I get it. But it's like,
they probably have some Jedi texts in there for know your enemy. Galactic Scum and Mara Jade coming in.
Why not like the Korriban library? Or,
That would be impressive.
They could have a library for each faction.
Ooh, Jedi I would read in the Smugglers and Spies library.
That would be an awesome library.
I imagine it's just a list of con tricks and smuggling tools.
Yep. What else could you want?
What else could you want? That's all I check out from the library.
How to lockpick for dummies.
So useful. Galactic Scum swinging in. Wants to avoid that punishment from Ties of Blood for not declaring an engagement, I believe.
That is accurate. No one wants that punishment.
No one wants that punishment. It is punishing. I believe you can damage a unit or an objective, which would play into the light side's win condition, so you kind of want to deny that.
Yeah. Turns out that doing damage to objectives is bad for the dark side.
Galactic Scum was doing a little dance there.
Making a little hump, getting down tonight.
Yep. Get down tonight. We're doing a little dance in the booth. You can't see it, but it's happening. You'll just have to imagine the dance. Galactic Scum, we'll see who declares defenders. It looks like
and
Yoda.
the rookie pilot.
That rookie pilot. That will, yes. It's a rookie pilot. It's a wild and crazy world where rookie pilots and Yoda are battling Galactic Scum for the fate of the galaxy in the World Championship. So I would imagine that because this is the World Championship, this truly decides the fate of the galaxy.
Seeds of Decay.
Seeds of Decay, going to focus Yoda.
That fate card has been doing work.
It is one of the best cards from the latest cycle, the Echoes of the Force cycle.
That fate card just wins games.
Yes. Yes, it does. I would 100% agree with that sentiment. It is crucial. It is key. It is other adjectives that sound good. Force choke, looking like.
Is he going to cancel it with C-3PO?
Maybe. At least giving him the
tough.
option.
It's tough.
I imagine it's he's just going to let it happen. That nudge is dead. Dial up to 4.
That's probably the right move. You don't want him to surprise Force Lightning your Yoda.
Yeah.
You just need that cancel for a more critical moment, I think.
Indeed. Oh, Leia's command. That is going to be damage to every ready unit on the dark side board, which is pretty intense. Looks like Mara Jade's still getting command of the Force, which is good because it makes her even more amazing than she already is.
Which is pretty amazing.
Which is pretty amazing. She's a good character. We like Mara Jade. Force flipping back very forcefully. Way to go, Tyler. He knows what's up.
Capturing that top card.
Capturing the top card.
Maybe he's going to sell it back this turn.
Ooh, he might. That would probably be a good choice since he only has one card in his hand unless he got something awesome.
Rebel Assault.
Gonna hit the Royal Guard.
Royal Guard is out of there. That's
Get rid of those
huge.
protectors, yeah. Rebel Assault. I remember a time when it was really shaping the way the game was played. It seemed like everyone had Rebel Assault, and then it went away for a long time because people didn't play sleuths anymore. But now it's back with the Trench Run.
The Trench Run Rebel Assault deck. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too.
The Mobilize the Squadron objective is so good.
It really is. I don't think I've seen it utilized to this degree before, mostly because I haven't seen it to this degree before. 2
covering fires and a Leia and a Guardian of Peace.
Ooh.
And a Trench Run.
And a Trench Run. That plays into his win condition, or his possible win condition. We'll see if Mick wants to make a great show. In our last game, he could probably easily have won by objectives, but chose to make a massive attack on the Death Star, and it was very awesome.
I feel like for him to do that in an efficient way, He really needs that asteroid base.
I would agree. He needs the asteroid base if he wants to do that. But Leia and Guardian of Peace popping in.
Just hanging out.
Yep.
What up, guys?
You know, it's a party. And Trench Run.
Getting it down.
Yep. You want that. You want them to feel that threat. I can only imagine what Tyler's thinking, knowing how many trench runs Mick has made successfully throughout this day. Force choke in the Guardian. Damage assigned. Damage dealt. Force choke successful.
Now, Force Choke is another one of those cards that is super powerful.
Yes. And the fact that you can have 4 of them in one deck is amazing.
Who would do that, though?
Who would do? Well, only if you're interested in playing at a world championship level. Haha, like these guys.
Oh, man.
Try putting 4 Force Chokes in your deck, ladies and gentlemen, and see if you don't win. Unless your opponent's playing vehicles, then you're out of luck.
True. At one point in time, it probably wasn't smart to run 4 Force Chokes.
That is true.
That is not this day.
That is not this day. This day we fight. Actually, we're not fighting. Leia's just committing to the Force, taking it back. Galactic Scum getting the ping. Holding the Force to the light side. Dial's got to click up to 5. I like what Mick has been doing to slow the game down, to really make sure that he has the time he needs. This Death Star dial has not gone up by 2, I think, yet this game.
Another Force Choke.
There's even been some shenanigans with the nudge. Sith Library, getting those books out. Darth Vader. We like Darth Vader.
He's pretty bad.
Tyler likes Darth Vader.
Bad to the bone, that is.
I've heard that Darth Vader, in like property sales from Lucasfilm, Darth Vader generates like twice as much revenue as any other character. And I would believe that.
Here's my surprise face that you also can't see again.
It's not a real surprise face, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Evan. Oh, Evan, you slay me. No, he's still deciding where to put this 5th resource at.
Yep. It's an important decision. Could determine some important things. I'm not sure exactly what he's got in his hand, but if he has, I don't know, any number of things, it could be important. Looks like he's got Force Choke.
He puts it on the Plan of the Prophetess, it looks like.
Yep. And he's going to use that Force Choke on the Guardian of Peace, I believe. Vader's going to get a reaction.
Still not using that C-3PO.
He's saving it for when it really matters. He's saving it for the Utini to take away Trench Run. That's probably not going to happen. There's no Utini in this deck, folks.
There better not be, at least.
Otherwise, as we said before, he's cheating. All right, got a line, a defensive wall of dark side folks dark side nemesis ready to defend against the light side.
You have to wonder if Tyler just takes the Force here, plays the slow game, gets the dial high, because he only needs to win 1 game.
This is true. True.
There's no reason for him to get antsy, do something that. Or is there?
Well, he is declaring an engagement, which will keep him from taking that extra damage from Ties of Blood, which could be important, could be quite important. Also, useful to know, in playing the long game, he is also playing Mick's game, because Mick, I believe, at this point, he's probably also playing the long game, waiting. He wants his asteroid base. He wants to make his glory run on the Death Star and blow it sky high, as we've seen before. But enough. Tyler does have a little bit of cushion here, only having to win 1 game. Mick has to win 2. Tyler can very easily sit back. He doesn't have to. It can ease him some anxiety at the very least. Looks like we got Leia, Yoda, and an Ewok defending against Mara and the Galactic Scum. Shielding going on Yoda. Probably the right call. Tyler's nodding his approval.
Yeah.
Or maybe just nodding his acknowledgement.
Yes, that is a great choice.
Yes.
I like to imagine that's what he said.
Yes. I would love it if that was what he said. Not a ton of Force icons in Matt's hand.
Twist of Fate.
But he twists some great stuff.
Oh, it hurts.
He's only got 1 thing left, and I happen to know it only has 1 Force icon on it. So if Mick plays anything, he's got this. Yep. Edge battle in the bag. Tactics and death
Mara.
everywhere. Yep, Mara is dead. something. Probably Vader is going to get focused down.
That would seem like a good choice.
Seems probable.
That's also
or the Galactic
acceptable.
Scum. He's got another tactics with Leia, I suppose. So yeah, that's why not. That Galactic Scum is getting dead anyways. Getting deaded. Is Jedi Leia elite? I don't remember off the top of my head.
I can't remember either.
I don't think she is, but
I feel like she isn't.
yeah, that would be too much good in one woman, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, if anyone is going to do it, though, it would
Fair.
be Leia.
It would be Jedi Leia. I wonder if we'll see Leia with a lightsaber at any point.
I would love that.
That would be awesome.
I would absolutely love that.
Yep. Some extra damage going on to Darth Vader.
Where did the tactics go? Was it on the...
I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Stuff happened. Darth Vader's damaged. There's some guys committed to the Force. It's getting taken back.
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right, sure.
We're here.
We're rolling with it, folks. Something's getting captured. There's a judge sitting right there with them, so I'm sure that he would catch any mistakes that they're making or misplays. In fact, I can see his arm on the table right now.
Yep.
He's got a lovely watch there, Eric.
Yeah. Leia is definitely not elite.
Leia is definitely not elite.
We just discovered.
It has been determined.
Or they forgot. Which is a little less likely.
Probably. I'm more inclined to trust these players over us at this point. Dropping a Guardian of Peace, getting the rest of that protect, which we like to see.
Now he's getting in range of 10 units.
He is getting in that range. He's getting in that very sweet range. He's got Ferris in his hand. That's pretty cool. Ferris is a good unit.
I like Ferris a lot.
Yes.
Mainly because it reminds me of a Ferris wheel. But no, I'm just kidding. His ability is so clutch.
Yeah.
At certain moments, it just wins games.
Yep. I believe Ferris originally comes from a young adult series, Jedi Quest or Jedi Apprentice or something like that.
I believe that's right.
Yeah. He was an apprentice or a Padawan along the same time as Anakin Skywalker, but ended up leaving the Jedi Order for reasons. I think someone died, if I remember right.
Seems applicable.
Yeah. I'm not exactly 100% sure, folks, but it probably happened. This looks like maybe a glory run at the Death Star that we're setting up. Maybe not. It might not be the glory run because he doesn't have Asteroid Base out, but maybe he just wants to...
If he had Asteroid Base, though.
If he had Asteroid Base, man. Deadly sight on the Ewok, perhaps, or maybe Jedi Leia.
Maybe,
And here, it, very seriously considering it, and I think that's the right choice. Yep, you definitely don't want that. Still gets a reaction, though. Pinging the Guardian of Peace with Vader. Way to not forget those reactions, Tyler. You know what's going on. Okay. No, he's doing it to the droid instead.
So he can't protect it.
Yep, that is fair. You don't want those shields coming back. We are considering
drawing some cards now.
Did he just win the Force struggle? Yeah, I think Mick ended his turn winning the Force struggle. Rescuing a card from the slave trade for winning it.
No, I think he returned it with the slaver.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. Thank you for making sense of that, Tim.
I got your back, Evan. That's what I'm here for.
All right. We got shields. We got people.
We got Ewoks.
Darth Vader and that other guy. I forget who it is.
The Zagarian slaver.
Yeah, the Zagarian slaver. That's who it is. Duh.
Once again.
Yep.
You're welcome.
They're defending. Some kind of big attack going on. Lots of cards in Mick's hand. Lots of cards to win things. He's got Guardians of Peace. He's got another Ferris. He's got a Yoda Usig Yoda, which is useful if Yoda isn't out there. But he is, so way to go, Yoda.
Now, what is he attacking here?
I am not sure. We're just looking at our discard piles right now.
Just browsing.
Yep, two deadly sights have been used.
No tricks up my sleeve, nothing. Just hanging out.
Yep. Just two players sitting down to battle for the fate of the galaxy, as we've decided. World Championship, woohoo!
No biggie.
Edge battle, here we go. They're thinking about it. Looks like you put Ferris in the edge battle. Hopefully he doesn't get twisted. That would really rub you raw. Both cards.
He's all in now.
Yep, he's all in. He's a wild man. 100% ready. 100% of his resources committed to winning this edge battle. Where did Vader go? Maybe he was not actually. Maybe it was just the slaver being declared.
I think it is just the slaver.
All right, they were flirting around. They were in and out for a while. So, all right, looks like 3, and Ferris winning it handily. And we'll find out what was actually getting attacked as things are, as something is damaged here. So we got an X-Wing. Probably gonna deal some damage here shortly. Once we finish looking for whatever we're looking for. Oh, it is the Death Star. We're making Death Star health here.
That is hilarious.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
There are shields all around the Death Star, and you have to get through all of them to blow it up.
That is so funny. Oh my god.
Yep. All right, taking one off right now. That X-Wing dealing the first damage. I like to imagine the Guardian of Peace and Ferris and the Ewok all riding in the X-Wing to destroy the Death Star.
Hanging out.
Yeah, it's no big. That Death Star is almost half dead. It is at 6 health, and it is at 5, the Death Star dial. So less than half complete. I don't know. Does the Death Star dial counting up, does that represent construction of the Death Star, or is that just the dark side's power growing?
I think you could interpret it a lot of ways, but
yeah.
I like to interpret it as getting to 12.
That's not an interpretation, Tim.
No, it's definitely getting constructed.
Yep, totally.
Most definitely.
100%. But sometimes lizards just come out of nowhere and start tearing it apart, and it's weird. But the Dagobah Nudge is awesome, so we don't argue with it. He's got Palpatine in his hand, ladies and gentlemen. It's some ultimate
and the
art.
resources to play it.
Yes, and the resources to play it. Very important. Lots of resources. He's got Vader's lightsaber,
it's
too.
Good enough for Palpatine and the lightsaber.
Yeah, or that Royal Guard. I think that's a Royal Guard.
Yeah.
Royal Guard might be a better play. In fact, it looks like that's what he is going to do shortly. Maybe not. He's considering. We're all considering.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah. This is the World Championships. No pressure.
No rush, Nothing's on the line here, really.
No, just the Death Star.
Just the World Championship.
Just the world.
Like you had pointed out earlier.
I think we've said that line a couple too many times now.
I don't care. This is exciting.
It is exciting. You know what? I am excited. I'm very excited. I'm also going to go see Guardians of the Galaxy again tonight, and I'm excited for that.
Well, as you should be. That movie is fantastic.
Yep. All right, we got Imperial Shadow Guard and the Emperor's Royal Guard. Lots of guards, lots to protect. That's exactly what the dark side wants. And Vader's lightsaber. So choosing to go with the protectors rather than playing Palpy. Maybe he's got to save him for an edge battle or something else. We'll see. Vader going on the offensive now that he has targeted strike. Ferris could conceivably off him, but Yoda, it looks like, is going to step up to the task. He's got to been sitting in the background.
This is so exciting.
Holding the Force, but now this...
Is that a Seeds?
I think that was a twist.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll find out in a second. Yep, it was totally a twist.
Yep.
I think that was Mick's only card. So Tyler just has to play any of his cards. He's probably going to play that Force Lightning because he's going to save the Emperor. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a world champion. It is the Force Lightning. Kudos, Tyler. I would have done the same as you. 3-unit damage, targeted strike. Can't quite kill Ferris, but probably not going for Ferris. Maybe Yoda.
Maybe the Ewok.
Yep.
Get rid of some of those shielding.
He can probably kill any of them except for Ferris.
He does have that Guardian of Peace with a shield.
Yep. And that is exactly what's happening. And damage being dealt to May the Force be with you. That is the first damage the dark side has put up on the board. Looks like Tyler's been playing the long game, but sometimes you just need that extra objective damage to get you that final click.
That's very accurate. Now, this is interesting because now he only has the 2 protectors up as for defense.
I was just going to talk about that. Yes, you are totally correct.
And that's not very scary.
It is not very scary, especially when you have a wall of shield death. Whoa. Him dead. Ooh. Darth Vader is dead. How did that happen?
Leia, maybe? No.
No? I'm not really sure how that happened, ladies and gentlemen. There must be a card.
There's got to be a reason.
There's got to be a card out somewhere that I am unclear on or don't really know about. I don't know.
Sure.
My knowledge of Star Wars is failing me, but Darth Vader is definitively dead. He did some damage.
Or Yoda struck back. Duh.
You're totally right. We play this game. When you're delivering this kind of grade A commentary, it can be hard to catch the simple things. Like Yoda striking back.
Like, oh yeah, Yoda has 6 unit damage right now.
As he does.
Forgot about that.
All right, refreshing.
So we have 1 Emperor's Royal Guard at 1 health up for defense.
That is not very scary.
This hand is also not very scary.
This hand is not very scary. Got some lightsaber deflection, which is cool, but we really would have liked to see an asteroid base. I think that would have sealed the game at this point. Does have a nudge. That's going to bring the dial back down to 5 or 6.
Yeah, just out of range of actually winning in 1 turn.
Yes, agreed. Oh, some frantic gestures. I don't know what that was about. Ewok, look out. 2 cards in Tyler's hand. I think maybe 3, maybe 4 in Mick's. Maybe not that many.
This is such an interesting hand to draw back up.
Yeah. All right, looks like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's got Seeds of Decay in his hand. Ooh, I think the Dagobah Nudge attacked alone against, yeah, that's what happened, against Plan of the Prophetess.
Does he have enough to win? No.
Oh, man.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's got 1, 2. He's got 3, 4.
This looks like a trench run attack.
Yeah. 5 with unopposed. Maybe he has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he totally does. I believe that this might be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The trench run, as seen, as done by Mick, like never before. This deck has been doing amazing all day.
Trenched.
And I'll admit, I'm super happy to see a successful trench run happening like clockwork. I love this. He's just focusing on him. He knows what's up, dealing all the damage. That Death Star dial is toast. It is completely dead.
Boom.
Then there's the shake.
Trench ran,
Ladies
I like to say.
Trench ran. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going
that was game
to
1.
A second game. Tyler has taken his first loss. They are going to have to play off again. And this next game, winner will take all.
That is insane. A trench run win again.
Yes, that trench run has never failed Mick, as far as I know. Every time he's played it, he has successfully completed it, which is astonishing. That is a record to write home about, no matter whether he is the world champion or just runner-up. And I can say if he is the world champion with Trench Run in his deck, he will be the greatest of world champions.
It will be fantastic.
For this year, until next year.
Yeah. He will be the greatest Star Wars world champion this year.
Yes. All right, they're going to switch sides.
Insanely good.
They're going to switch sides.
Switching sides.
Again.
We're coming to game 2.
All right, so we're going to see Mick on the dark side. Lots of people are saying that the light side is stronger in the current meta. So what do you think we can see from this next game that we have coming up?
It's going to be really interesting, I think. I think that Mick's dark side is very strong.
Yes.
And I haven't seen Tyler's light side do. I haven't seen it a lot, is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how it's been doing over the past day.
Right.
But from what I've seen, it's going to be really interesting because if he can get the bouncing going with the Heroes and Legends, if he can get that rolling, then he can definitely pull this off, I think.
Yeah, 100%. Heroes and Legends. And for those who don't know, you focus it, and then you reveal a copy of a character from your hand that you have in play, and then you can switch them.
Unique character.
A unique character. Thank you. Yes, that is completely true. A unique character. And then you can switch them, so thereby giving you a way to clear focus, clear damage, clear harmful enhancements, whatever you want.
Or attack again.
And attack again.
Or trigger abilities that trigger whenever you come into play.
Or whatever you want.
You know,
the possibilities are endless.
A fresh unit. A fresh unit of the same unit you had in play.
Yes.
Which is really good.
It's legendary. Let's be honest.
Hey. No,
Hey-o.
but what that deck can do as well is with Yodas. Bouncing Yodas is insane.
Bouncing Yodas is bonkers.
It's insane.
I would love to see that.
I'm just saying. And bouncing Kyle's is really good too. You have 4 of them in the deck.
His comes into play reaction is very good. Very, very, very good. Especially in this day and age when the force struggle is so important.
Yeah, it's just a really good meta call, I think.
Yes. Yes.
The good characters are committed.
Yep.
And guess what's good? Focusing them down.
Yeah. that is good.
But yeah, what do you think we're going to see here?
Oh man, I am just setting up for a great match. I am excited. Lots of people say that light side is stronger, and it looks like Tyler has a very strong light side deck, as we were just talking about. But we've also seen that Mick's dark side deck can really bring the heat that it needs. He kicked Matt out of the running, took him out on dark side in the last match that we saw, and we'll see if he can do it again with Tyler. This is the World Championship, and this is World Championship weekend, in fact. So after Star Wars, we'll have more. I think we'll be going to an unboxing of the new Netrunner pack, All That Remains.
Yep, that should be really fun.
These guys, and it should be cool.
I think it's me and Steven on that one.
Okay. Well, him and Steven then.
It'll be fun.
They're cool guys. I like them both. I've talked about Star Wars with both of them on this stream.
We like Star Wars.
We like Star Wars. We like laughing. And and we're bringing it all to you here on this live stream.
Yeah, so this game coming up.
Yeah,
it's really anybody's game.
Yeah, totally.
Like, both of these players are fantastic.
Both of these players are world champion caliber.
Yeah,
undoubtedly.
I would agree with that. Both of them have fantastic decks.
Yeah,
it's just going to be grab your popcorn. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
it's going to be a great game. There's so many things that can happen here.
Now, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm not going to pass up an opportunity to gloat. I believe that Mick is a Minnesota native. I think that he plays at this GC all the time, and he's from Minnesota. So
you think that, or you know
that?
Go
Minnesota. I think that.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
You know that. It's true.
I'm leaving open the possibility that I could be wrong, and maybe I've only seen him in the GC because he was visiting family.
That's possible.
That is possible.
I just met him recently, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
But from what I've heard, he's from here and plays here regularly.
Yes.
That's what Caleb Grace was saying. He plays Lord of the Rings with him.
Yeah. Great player, great guy, from the best state in the union.
Yeah, it's a great state. I can't deny it.
Oklahoma is also a great state. And wherever you're from, wherever you're watching, we like your state. All right, we got the players here. They're looking at each other. It's intense.
It's a showdown.
They both have taken one loss at this point. It is going to be a match for the ages. We've got all kinds of people watching. Looks like we've got Andy from the Fully Operational, or maybe it's Frozen in Carbonite. I'm not sure.
I think it's Fully Operational.
British podcast / video cast, and they are very awesome. You guys should check them out. Here's the hand now.
Whoa. Quad cut.
Whoa.
Classic quad
Stuff
cut.
Everywhere. All right. We got Tyler on the...
We're playing Warhammer.
We've got Tyler on top with the Jedi affiliation, and we've got Mick on the bottom with the Sith affiliation. That looks like a pretty good starting hand. He's got Emperor's Royal Guard, he's got the Emperor, but I guess he probably couldn't play them both, so you might want to mulligan that.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Emperor in your opening hand is not necessarily the best thing that you can have.
I would agree with that, definitely.
I don't think it's a bad thing, but
yeah,
it looks like he only has one unit he can play.
Yep.
Is that two Utinis? Is that what I saw?
At least one. Yep, and he's got a mulligan. Yeah. I think that's totally the right choice. On the other side, he's put his hand down now, but I saw Luke in it for sure. Luke is a good guy.
I hear that he's also really good.
He's good to have. Unlike the Emperor, you probably want him always in your opening hand.
That's for sure. Targeted strike is just
is that good. 2 Lukes? That is 2 Lukes.
If he has a Heroes and Legends.
If he has Heroes and Legends out, it's unlikely, I suppose, that he'd be able to trigger it right away. He might need all 4 resources.
Unless he has a Hero's Journey as well.
Oh.
What if he has Hero's Journey, Heroes and Legends?
That would be Luke 4 days, and it would be awesome. It would make this the true World Championship. All right, we got some guys. We got some
that looks like a much better hand.
Inquisitor Acolytes or something like that. All right, they're
handshake.
shaking to start it off. Death Star Outlet 1.
Crash Web.
And Emperor's Web. And on the other side, Heroes and Legends. May the Force be with you. And Ties of Blood. Whew. He'll need all those resources to play Luke, so there won't be any shenanigans on the first turn. Unless he's got R2-D2 or some kind of craziness. But
I wouldn't put it past him.
I wouldn't put it past him either. In fact, I'm looking at his deck list, and I know he's got R2-D2 in there, so... but probably not in his hand.
That's what you think. No?
Until he surprises me. R2-D2 is a surprising little droid.
He's good.
He is.
He is straight up good.
Man, resource acceleration. It's amazing. Tell your friends. That is 2 Utinis in his hand.
That's too many Utinis.
Especially at this stage of the game. Spending all those resources for Mara Jade. She's a good character. We like her. and committing her to the Force. Probably not exactly what he wanted to see in this opening hand. I bet he would have liked a couple of Chuds better. Though he does have those two guys, but obviously decides Mara Jade is the better choice.
Yeah.
Probably true. Those guys, nothing to write home about.
They're Chuds.
They're Chuds.
As you said.
Yep.
There's a reason to call
Red
them
5. As I said, R2-D2 and Red 5 are in this objective set.
I love me some Red 5.
They are in the same objective set, right?
Yeah.
I'm not just making a fool of myself on the stream.
You're-
Okay.
you're not.
I'm totally right. You've got my back. You've always got my back.
I do.
There's Luke.
Even when you're wrong.
There's Luke. We like him. Luke versus Mara Jade.
Ooh.
This is
a little trouble in paradise.
Yeah, a lover spat, it would seem. Spoiler alert. All right, they're going up against each other. A duel for the ages. Mara got shielding.
He's just pushing that out there. He's like, I'm edging.
Yep. Yeah. Going for the edge. Looks
Don't-
like
don't
Echoes
push
of
him.
the
He's
Force.
close to the edge.
Echoes of the Force in mixed hand. I think that could be powerful. You normally don't want,
Yeah, you don't want
Luke
Luke on the
committed to the Force. Though it seems like he's saving it, choosing to get rid of some of his more useless cards, and also getting Echoes of the Force in there. He is all in. He's got everything in there, folks. Oh, Seeds of Decay looks like 6 to, is that 7 that or 8?
6 to 8.
Wow, Dark
But
Side.
seeds.
Wow, those are some crazy pointing fingers that we saw.
And an Echoes of the Force.
And an Echoes of the Force, yep. Oh, man. Tyler is excited. Mick is excited. Everyone's excited. We're excited. Darkseid wins the edge.
And Luke is committed and then uncommitted. Seeds on Mara there.
Yep. Getting absorbed with the shield,
Yep.
as I'm trying to say. Takes a damage. Or 2 damage.
2 damage.
As
Yeah,
it
both of
should
them
be.
take 2 damage.
Both of them take 2 damage.
And
1
the
damage to the
objective for 1.
objective.
Well, that wasn't bad for Mick.
That was not bad for Mick. I think that was great for Mick. He got to dump that hand, which was definitely not what he wanted at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
And I think it was huge. Committing him to the Force and taking it off with May the Force be with you. Taking the Force back. Way to go. It's a wild, wild west out here.
He's going to really want to win this edge battle on the defense.
Yes.
Or else he's just going to have to play Luke again.
Yep. Capturing more cards at both of them. Ooh, R2-D2.
R2-D2. Yeah.
As spoken of, the R2
the
himself.
one, the only. Well, maybe one.
Unless there's 2. Nope, there's not. There's only one. It is.
Spoilers. God. No.
Sorry.
It's
Okay.
okay. It's okay.
Galactic Scum, but Sith Library first because you need that. Using the Scum or the Sith resource, you know. He does have more Scum
Yeah.
things in his hand that he would probably want to play. Looking at the things, he's got Force Storm in there. Force Storm is pretty cool. Hits guys not committed to the Force.
Force Storm will wreck days.
Yep. Galactic Scum and a Jawa.
Some really expensive units there.
Yeah. And the Slaver getting ready to sell some droids. Or probably not, because
Probably not
R2-D2 is
droids.
too valuable to sell back. But I don't know, maybe if he has some weenies or whatever, he can just pump his hand for the edge stack.
that's not what Tyler wanted to see there.
Yep. That Jawa coming in. Luke is going to have to defend, and then he's just going to get wasted by
He's
Mara.
gonna get struck.
Or maybe focused by the Galactic Scum. It all depends on what Mick feels like, what he decides is the best play. Force Storm getting played to win the edge, which is important. You need to win the edge to make sure that Jawa stays in there. And there we go. Shooting Heroes and Legends. Taking out Luke. Way to go, Mara. Doing work, as always.
Mara, she is a feisty woman.
This is true. This is true.
Committing the slaver.
Yep.
Taking the Force.
Take that Force.
And then moving on.
Just moving right along. All right, Death Star Dial is at 2, but we have some damage already on Emperor's Web. This is still anybody's game, just at the very earliest stages.
Yeah. He's debating giving back something for the
Yep, looks like
draw on his own
Moldy
turn.
Crow and R2-D2 under
Seem like
that
cards you don't want to give him.
one.
Is he doing it? Is he doing it?
Oh, sell that droid. All right, drawing 2 cards. Let's see if they were worth it. Galactic Scum and Slaver Cells, not bad. We like those.
They're good cards.
I wonder what he
think
had under the other one that he didn't want to sell back.
Yeah, I think he would have rather seen a couple more Force Icons.
Yeah.
But ultimately, that's not a bad trade.
Yes.
Kyle
Oh,
and
wow.
Leia.
Holy cow. Characters for days. We got Leia and Kyle and R2 and Luke, and it's a heroes party out here. There's R2.
Talk about a mains deck.
All right. Let's see. How many resources has he got there? I think he's got
1, 2,
6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
That
He
is
just counted
only
them.
enough to play 1. He cannot play 2 of them. I think Leia has 3 costs, but both Kyle and Luke are 4. That is a bummer. I bet he would have really loved to play like Leia and Yoda or something like that.
I don't know why. I know why, because they're good.
They're good. They're good. Let's not deny it. Let's not kid ourselves. Here's Luke dropping in. Being a boss with his green lightsaber.
He's back.
It's a great looking lightsaber.
It is. Green is one of my favorite colors.
Yes. Especially for lightsabers.
Yeah. And purple.
And purple. In the words of Samuel L. Jackson, because that's pimpin'. That's what he said when they asked him to take the role of Mace Windu. He requested a purple lightsaber because that's pimpin'. That was his condition.
I believe it.
Yep.
He seems
And
like
in fact, I would agree with him that a purple
Yeah.
lightsaber is in fact pimpin'. Oh, we got Seeds of Decay and Guardian of Peace. He's got to sell that Guardian of Peace back. Draw 2 cards.
Oh, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Force Choke and
Relentless Pursuit. Yep. Which has lots of Force icons,
Yeah.
more applicably. Though I guess you could get the other Moldy Crow. There's probably only one in the deck, but Edge battling it up. Deciding the fate of the galaxy. All right, so protection. Yep, giving him a shield. Not that it matters too terribly much. I don't think that Zygerian Slaver could kill Luke anyways, and
he came with a Force Choke that's in his hand.
Oh, I guess the Galactic Scum is also in the battle, so they could have killed Luke potentially. So now it is a decision to be made on how exactly they want to do this edge battle. Just going to start with a Slaver, dealing 2 damage to Luke, one of which will be protected. And Luke is going to ace that Slaver.
Okay.
2 will be focused and hit once more by the Galactic Scum.
Is he going to Force Choke him?
That Force Choke is primed and ready. Okay, it's happening first. He wants to make sure nothing gets in the way. Actually, he wants to use that Tactics icon on R2-D2 if he can.
Yeah.
That's actually what is going on. Yep. Focus R2.
Man, Mick is just in such a good position right now.
I feel like R2 should be elite.
He is in the challenge decks.
Yeah. I don't know. That just seems
Any of the
fitting.
unit damage.
It seems fitting for me that R2-D2 would be elite. He's probably my favorite Star Wars character, ladies and gentlemen.
That's an interesting choice. He's cool. Don't get me wrong.
He's super cool. Ooh, Target.
Man.
We like that. Or Mick likes that.
Yeah, for sure.
Mick likes to see that. Tyler doesn't like that. Dagobah Training Grounds. Well, if you had a Slaver, you could sell that back, but you don't. So
Dial's at 4 right now?
Dial is at 4. Now we have some decisions here.
Keeping him.
Going to build the board. Ooh,
Palpatine.
Palpatine. And Emperor's Royal Guard. And another one of those acolytes or apprentices or inquisitor types. I don't know exactly what they're called. I don't think I've ever played one a day in my life. That's not true. I've probably played them.
They're the ones with the resource, and whenever a character is removed from the Force by a card effect,
yes,
you remove a focus from them.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never triggered them.
I think the only way to do it is Jarek and
Echoes.
And
for now.
Yeah. Yep, for now. They could be worthwhile later. Royal Guard coming in.
Seems like the smart choice here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Galactic Scum filling the board with Scum and Jawas and Mara Jade leading the charge. Way to go, Mara. Now the decision to attack or not to attack. I think you probably attack to avoid that Ties of Blood trigger.
Yeah. Even if you just poke with like a Galactic Scum,
yeah,
put another Tactics on R2.
Yeah, maybe you do a Jawa, maybe
or you go with Mara
and blow up an objective and kill R2-D2.
Yeah, that works too.
R2-D2,
dead.
No,
dead D2.
My favorite character is dead.
Well, we can rebuild them.
We can.
Better.
You know, that's the thing about droids. You can't get better than R2-D2.
Faster.
Don't talk heresy.
Stronger.
Don't talk
heresy. More like dark heresy, am I right?
Yeah. Yep. Totally right. Heyo. Dark heresy. Hey, Flight of the Crow.
I like that objective a lot.
I like that objective too. Your unique Jedi characters gain Edge 1. Edge 1 is super annoying.
Yoda, you seek Yoda.
Is it unique Jedi or is it just Jedi?
It's unique Jedi.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Most of those things are unique Jedi.
It would be pretty good.
Ron's guidance. Go find a unique
Yeah.
Jedi. You don't have to find a unique one with that, I know for a fact.
Just a Jedi. Yeah.
But usually you want to find a unique one.
I don't know. That Tweaky Like Loyals looks pretty good.
Now, does he go Yoda or does he do Kyle? He does Kyle, and because he can Yoda, you seek Yoda.
Yeah.
He might even have enough resources to
Do both.
seek Yoda, do Kyle, and trigger Heroes and Legends. No, Heroes and Legends just got destroyed. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's okay, Evan. We forgive you.
That's the thing. When you're doing commentary, you just kind of talk a whole lot, and you don't really think about it too much while you're saying
just
it.
keep going.
You know, because we have to entertain you in the internet.
Are you not entertained?
Are you are you not entertained?
Yeah.
To quote a great movie,
Yoda Leia.
Gladiator is a good movie.
It is a great film.
Yoda and Leia. Now there's a team. I don't think they ever really met. That would have been awesome.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But they would have liked each other.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Leia would have taken to Yoda's training much more easily than Luke.
Or she probably would be the Jedi Master that we all want and need.
Probably, but fate intervened and it was Luke.
But alas.
And that's okay. Because Luke is also pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that is defense if I've ever seen it. There are Galactic Scum, there are Jawas, there are Royal Guard. Everyone's getting in on this. I think Dial is at 5, 6?
Yeah, 5 now.
Okay.
I
Yoda
think.
has 5 unit damage. It says 5, but
I believe 5. I believe it.
I believe it too. Edge battling it up. We'll see what becomes of this. A crucial edge battle
Oh,
to
wow.
be sure. Looks like 4. Oh, and Emperor and Relentless Pursuit. That is
I think he might have that one.
dark side all the way.
It's a bold strategy, but I think he has it.
Yeah. Yoda getting Taxix down.
Taxix.
Taxix. Galactic Scum
Yeah,
gonna
Leia.
focus Leia
And then probably Leia again.
and ping Yoda as well.
Yep.
Yep, Yoda's toast. And Leia's getting focused.
Man.
They'll also they'll avoid Leia's trigger as well because there are no ready dark side units. Or man, I think I'm misinterpreting how this works because Ties of Blood has been dealing damage consistently. Maybe
Ties of Blood is
is it
if you don't declare any attacks.
Yeah. They get to deal 2 damage if it's the light side. I don't know how that card
I
works.
forget.
I haven't looked at it in a while, but it's dealing damage. It's a thing. Leia's Commando. That's pretty cool. Mick is refreshing. Throwing everybody in. Got some Shadow Guard. Got
So
a
Dial's
Sandcrawler.
at 6 now.
Dial is at 6.
Got Leia on defense.
Sith Libraries. Shadow
Just reading
Guard.
around, you know?
Force Storm. Yeah.
Just being very studious.
Got to hit the books.
Force Storm seems not
Force
great
Storm.
right now.
Nope, that is not what you want to play right now. But that Sith Library, resources are good. Though too many resources are not so good.
Are not good, yep.
I would imagine we might see some kind of an attack to and dump some of these cards. Or maybe just wait until the next turn and dump them all in defense. Looks like he's only going to be playing the
Just
Sith
the
Library.
He's thinking.
Maybe he's going to play the Shadow Guard. I don't know. I would do that, but I'm not in the World Championship.
That is true.
Maybe he wants them for the icons.
That's probably the case.
Yeah, his hand was not super edge icon rich. All right, looks like Mara and Galactic Scum coming down the pipeline at an objective.
But which one?
Flight of the Crow. Leia will defend. She leaps to the defense.
She might die if she doesn't.
Yep. In fact, I would say that is probable. Yep. Dumping lots of cards. And, yep, winning the edge battle for the dark side. There's been a lot of edge battle winning for the dark side. And you know what happens when you win edge battles? You win games.
That is the case. Turns out, whoever does the most damage is probably going to win this game.
Yeah.
I sound like John Madden in here.
Yep. If the Death Star, if the dark side can just get the Death Star to 12, they'll win every time.
Yeah, I mean, And if the light side player can destroy 3 objectives, then
Man,
the game
they got
is
the
over.
game in the bag.
Just got to get the ball over the touchdown line.
Yep. Sack the touchback.
All right, so let's see what
All
Tyler
right.
can get here.
Tyler
He needs
getting an
some
entirely
help.
new hand. He needs some juice for sure.
That does not look super juicy.
That is not. He's got some Twilight Loyalists, Dagobah Nudge. We've been seeing this in a lot of games actually recently. Just Valley of the Jedi getting played there. Just the Jedi deck kind of crapping out on giving you only your chuds and not the mains that
To
you
be
want.
fair, he did have a lot of mains early.
He did. There was that awesome bit where he drew them all in one go.
And then he used a few of them in the edge battle.
Yep.
Which
is fair.
Is
You got to do
the
that.
balance you have to strike in this game.
Oh, Force Storm, baby. Those guys are dead. As are a lot of the dark side board, but still, that is just wiping the light side deployment. That is a turning point, 100%. Maybe not a turning point. I don't know if the game was.
That is not what Tyler wanted to see.
An acceleration. Yeah, wow, that is crazy. Death Star dial at 6. That's why you run Force Storm, folks. Situations like that.
Man, that is brutal.
Capturing stuff. Didn't quite see that. Or that.
So Mick just needs to blow up 2 objectives here for the win, right? No. He needs to blow up 3.
Yeah, still 3, I think. Some more Slaver cells. Yeah, Slaver, that's right. Get rid of some of those capture
the dial's
cards.
at 8, is that right?
What?
Oh, the bounce was to the dark side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Is
he
it
only
6?
needs to blow up
And
2.
And it ticked out. Yep. No, he still needs to blow up 3. 2
He already blew up 1.
Oh, you're right. He did blow
Yep.
up 1. Yep, you're right, Tim.
Once again.
Tim is right. I'm crazy.
I'm not crazy. It's fine.
Yeah,
Lots going on.
it happens.
It doesn't look like he has enough damage to do it, though.
Yeah, the objective damage is not something that the scum units there are super strong on.
Maybe try to draw 2 here.
Yeah.
Get in that library or the training ground.
Yep. Mara
Nope.
Jade, well, you already got her out, so.
Yep.
And I think
do
he's
you
pretty.
just sit here and wait? Do you just leave all of them up for defense?
He probably.
Just blow it up?
I would declare 1 engagement as he's doing.
Oh, it's
He's-
for Ties of Blood again.
Yep. He's blowing up Flight of the Crow there.
He goes up to 10.
Yeah.
And then
wow.
Tyler's going to have 1 turn to either win the Force or...
Tyler's 1 turn to take the Force. Yeah, we've got. What have we got on the Force there? Is that 4 on the Force? 3 on the Force, looks like. 3 on the Force for the dark side. Not insurmountable for the light side.
not at all, but...
But it does, and he does have May the Force be with you too, so he could conceivably attack and then commit and take the Force. Looking at things, yeah, give him that Rusin Colonist, yeah. I don't have anything against farmers, I promise, but
Rouge and Colonists.
But Rouge and Colonists, I might have a little bit of a grudge. All right, this has been an amazing game. Ooh, Journey to Dagobah. Not going to do much good, because when it gets destroyed, you get to search for another one, but it won't matter in that case. Oh, and they're going to scoop.
Oh, no.
That is the end of the game.
Boom, we have a world champion.
Mick is the world champion, hailing right here from Minnesota with his amazing, amazing trench run deck.
After fighting back through the losers bracket,
Fighting
having
back
to win
through the losers
twice in the
bracket.
finals.
This is a world championship that you can be glad you watched, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
That was astonishing. That
was a great
love
play.
the fact
Great play.
that a trench
Run wins worlds.
is in a world
Trench
champion
Run
deck.
wins worlds.
Man,
Like, think about that. That is
I am
just
so
insane.
happy about that. Trench Run in a world champion deck. You heard it here first, folks.
My mind is just completely blown right now.
It's true. Everything I know about Star Wars deck building
Is just turned
it's
upside
gone.
down.
You know, every deck,
If you
every
were-
objective set can be useful.
Well,
As we discussed,
most. Well, maybe everyone. I don't know.
They're
I don't know.
there's
I don't
a
know what to
use.
think anymore.
You can use them.
You can use them for
make,
sure.
Make that world champion deck.
Yeah. If you had asked me if Trench Run would win Worlds
Ever.
I would have said absolutely not.
Yeah, 100%.
No way. It's not there.
I
It's not worth
completely
it.
agree.
You're doing 10, you might as well do 15 and not have to waste the slots.
Yeah. Yep.
But here we are.
Here we are. That trench run.
Mick.
He made it every time
Taking
he
it
played
home.
it. Every time he played it in this tournament, he got that trench run. That is the sign of an amazing player, an amazing deck.
I can't be more happy than I am right now.
That is so true.
It is exactly what I want to see happen at a World Championship like this.
It is exactly what I want to see happen. That kind of
Force Lock did not win.
Oh man, Shield deck.
There was not a smuggler card in that deck.
There was no smuggler cards. Think about that, Internet. There were no smuggler cards. It was not Force Lock that won. It was the Trench Run, the Shield deck that took home the victory.
Shields, Trench Run.
And that, I think...
Ewoks.
There were more Ewoks than smuggler cards in that objective set.
Infinitely more.
By virtue of there being some.
Because of math.
Yeah, because math.
Man, that was some great play by both players.
Man,
Absolutely.
Yes, congratulations to both players. Congratulations to Tyler going undefeated until that final match. As it is, runner-up to world champion.
Yeah.
That is prestige right there. Way to go, Tyler.
It's going to be a great year, I think, of having a new reigning world champion.
I definitely agree. That
going into this new cycle, it's just, a lot of things are happening, and I'm really excited about
the
them.
level of innovation with that deck. I have not seen in Star Wars in a long time.
I don't think I've ever seen something that innovative.
And that is what it takes to win worlds. I just love the thematic, the power of that. Like, he destroyed the Death Star 7 times, maybe 8 times, I don't remember exactly, at least 7 times to win this tournament. It was amazing.
Mark's Darkside deck. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk about Mick's Darkside deck. We've just gotten past a note that people want to talk about that.
Let's hear about it.
Because it was awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
So he had 2 copies of Palpatine, 2 copies of Jarek, 2 copies of Mara, 2 copies of Tatooine Crash with the Jawas, and 2 copies of the Slave Trade. So a 6-4 split. Sith to Scum, running the Sith affiliation, of course, so you don't get locked out. It's a great deck. I love that he put Jarek in there. Force Storm really pulled its weight in the last bit.
There's no Vader in there.
There's no Vader. That is not a glitch.
Think about that.
Yeah, that is impressive. The level of innovation with this deck is truly awesome. So we're going to wrap it up here, folks. I believe we're going to have X-Wing for you next, or possibly that Netrunner unboxing.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what's happening next, but there will be something awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
for sure.
you so much for
you
watching. This was amazing. We have a new reigning Star Wars World Champion. Huge congrats to Mick. Trench Run, and an amazing Darkside deck. Thank you, and good night.
Yep. Have a good night.
Well, we're still live here. Oh, there we go.
Interviewed people for.
Here we go. Hi, everybody. Anton Torres here with the 2014 World Champion for Star Wars, the card game, Mick. How's it going, man?
Good.
Good. How you feeling? I can see you look like you're beaming up here.
It's been a long and very stressful weekend, but there have been fantastic players, and I'm glad that my deck in the very, very end, after having won again with a Trench Run, the Darkside deck did not peter out on me.
Excellent. So I've been hearing whispers and discussion over the course of the day. Tell me about this Trench Run deck. What was the rest of the day like getting to this moment here for you?
Well, yesterday during Swiss, the Trench Run deck went undefeated. I think I blew up 5 Death Stars, some of them in the last minutes of play. Had an Ewok do 12 objective damage in 1 turn, striking 4 times. Another one was captured on film. That was a blowout game. I thought I was going to lose that one for sure against Thomas, the Deutsche national champion. And then today I wanted to just play light side as much as possible, but after 2 wins I got put on dark side because of the tiebreakers. And it was actually, I lost to Tyler, who was bouncing Yodas in and out, and it was just a totally unmanageable situation.
So that was the one loss today, but
that was the one loss today to the second place player.
Great, but you ended up here at the final table, and then what happened here? Just tell me about what happened here at this final, the last table.
I blew up a lot of Death Stars. I thought for sure it would fizzle on me at least once with all the capture that was going on, losing some vital piece of the engine, but The deck is very tenacious, and
And obviously it's being wielded by a very skilled player. I think you look very familiar. Where do you hail from?
I'm local in the Twin Cities here.
And so, do you play at the Game Center often? Am I imagining that I've seen you through here before?
You may have seen me once or twice. Yeah.
Okay, so that's fantastic, man. Is this your first World Championship?
I came last year, made the cut, and then lost to Tom Philippi.
All right,
Well, playing the same light side deck.
Well, I'm glad you came back. I hope we see you next year. We have here the 2014 World Champion trophy that you can now present proudly wherever you may put such objects in your life. And a World Champion playmat. There is literally only one of these in existence, and it is in your hands at this point.
Wow, thank you. I'd like to also thank the other people in the Twin Cities meta who have helped me train and get so far. They've been fantastic in this too.
All right, here we one last item. We got the lat. Thank you, everybody. Mick, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And we're on to X-Wing now, and other World Championships are being decided today. We'll see you later.